Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Texas Rangers. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Adolis Garcia riding a power surge coming into this one, Chris. He's homered in 4 straight games.
He is managing to find pitches that he can barrel up and do damage with, and really that's the key for him. As long as he can get the bat to it, because he's so strong, there's a good chance that it leaves the ballpark. Well, what quickly stands out to me for this guy is that he comes in with a 3-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio on the season. So when you consider consistency, the ability to get swings and misses, and to limit base runners, that's critical in winning games today, especially when teams are depending on the big swing, the home run, to win ball games.
That one off the mark, and the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And delivers outside. And down on strikes. And 1 away. And now it's Andrew McCutchen. That's in there. It's 0-1.
Always fun watching DeGrom go to work on the mound. He's so good, and as a 2-time Cy Young Award winner, he's got the honors to back it up. Won those awards in 2018 and 2019, becoming the first National League pitcher to go back-to-back since Clayton Kershaw.
Just missed. Got it by him for the K.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
2 outs, base is empty. And ball 1.
1-1.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Heim makes the grab, and that is that. Down in order go the Pirates, and now the Rangers will get their shot in a scoreless ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. And we're back. And today's starting pitcher, Mitch Keller. Singing, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say so. You know, some guys shrink a little bit on the road. They're so used to just having the comforts of being at home and having the fans behind them. But this guy seems to thrive in adversity and being in some hostile environment. So when you have a player like this on your team that goes out there and competes, you definitely like your chances away from your home ballpark.
Evan Carter, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 2.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
And another ball. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. And he walked him.
Take your base.
Well, this came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Here's Leody Taveras.
Really strong hitting performance recently. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get two with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
On the ground, right side. Off balance feed. There's one. Back to the pitcher, covering in time. It's a double play.
The 3-6-1 double play, in my opinion, is one of the toughest plays to make. You've got a pitcher covering first and the middle infielder throwing to a moving target. Everything has to be perfect, and right there, they made it look pretty easy.
Seager stands in now. Homered last night, added another hit as well. And that clips the inside corner. The shortstop takes the ball. Up the middle. Over to Joe. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. Scoreless after one. Top of the second. Here's the second baseman, Liover Peguero. Peguero, 24 years old, usually a shortstop, but today he's starting at second base. That one finds the zone. That's strike one.
Well, the one thing he'll find is that a lot of the time the play is to your back. You're moving to your right. You've got to throw back to first base. That's the difference between shortstop and second. You're usually moving into the play at shortstop. Second base, not so much.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Ball one there. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Oh, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
Just missed.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Swings through that one for strike two.
That was straight queso right there.
No score here in the second. And another ball.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
And now it's filled up. And there's ball four.
Batting six.
And the batter now, Mitch Keller. Puts a bunt down. Huff steps on first for the out.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. The job was to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score the go-ahead run. That's exactly what happened. So you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Up next for the Pirates, Henry Davis. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot. Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Fouled off. He was late. That one missed.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the top of the second. Two outs. Out to short. Seager. To first. That's the 3rd out. So 1 left for Pittsburgh. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Stepping in the long ball threat, Adolis Garcia. The line to kick the pitch. That one finds the corner. 0-1. Kicks and fires. Foul ball, still 0-2. And that one upstairs.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Next pitch is outside.
It's a good take.
Ground ball left side. Jumps, throws, but he beats it out. And the leadoff man is on with an infield single.
The effort was there with the jump throw. You gotta love it, but it just wasn't in time. Still a really impressive play just to get to that ball and make it close at first. And not every shortstop can even make that play.
Here's Josh Young. Gets the call. Strike 1. At the belt and fires. Fought off foul. Nobody out. Runner at first. Fly ball to right. McCutchen has it sized up. Hauls it in for the out. 1 away.
Batting 6th, the second baseman,
Ezekiel Duran stepping in for the Rangers.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. No hits over his last 5 games.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
Good eye right there. Making the calls behind the plate in this one is Woody Keller.
Yeah, and Woody does a pretty good job back there, Boog. He's got a pretty fair strike zone most of the time. Maybe some inconsistency here or there, but usually he's back there doing a solid job.
Ripped into right field, base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out.
batting 7th, the catcher,
Jonah Heim stepping in for the Rangers.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup. Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Garcia at second. Duran at first. One gone. That's hard hit on the line. Squeezes it.
Batting in, the first baseman, Sam Huff.
So first and second with 2 outs. Now a chance for Sam Huff.
He's done a great job making contact recently, working on a 5-game hitting streak.
And that one fouled off. The Rangers looking to strike first here in the second game of the series. And there's a ball. Not close with that one. The count now 2-2. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
2 on, 2 outs. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
And we're back. And here is number 19. It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on these pitchers, and they won't be able to keep their arms warm forever if it's a long break, and going to have to exit this game a little early.
That one finds the zone, and the count is 0-2. And the righty deals. The shortstop takes the ball. It looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is, and it's not too bad yet, but the field's not going to be able to hold up if the rain gets any worse than this. So keep an eye on the pitcher's mound as well, and the rest of the infield start to puddle up a little bit.
So digging in, Connor Joe. Outside. Ball 1. And a pitch.
Ball.
Flips the corner. Now 2-1. 1 out, base is empty. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. That one blasted deep to right. Garcia going back. And caught on the warning track. So the batting order turns over. Key Brian Hayes, the next Pirate to hit. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Right through there for a strike. Top of the 3rd, no score. The 1-1 is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. High in the air, out to right. Garcia pulls that one down, and that is that. Nothing across here this half. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning, and now up to the plate, Jacob deGrom. And the pitch. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. The wind and the pitch. Hit hard. That gets through. So a man on base to start the inning.
Pitcher gets himself on base. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Now the left fielder, Evan Carter, walked his first time. In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. That one at the knees for a strike. Runner at first with no outs here. On the ground right side. And it goes just foul. That one at 95 missed up top. And it's 2-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. And the right-hander deals. That's off the mark. And now it's 3-2. Leody Taveras in the on-deck circle for Texas. Righty delivers. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3.
Not a very good curveball right there, but sometimes those high breaking balls kind of surprise you as a hitter, and when they stay high, have just a little more velo on them to get by you. And that 2-strike count, I thought was a pretty good pitch to hit. I think he got a little too excited and tried to do too much.
So next to hit for Texas, Leody Taveras. He's 0 for 1. That pitch in for a strike. 0-1. Right-hander kicks, deals. That one down the line. They get one. Tag out at second. It's a double play. And just like that, the inning is over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 3 innings complete. We're tied, 0-0. On to the 4th. Here's Andrew McCutchen to hit. deGrom back to work. Close, but called a ball. And that's ball 1. Fastball for a strike.
1-1.
Here's a 1-1. Just off the outside edge. That one fouled off. The pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit. Just not able to square it up.
And another ball.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with three-hole hitter coming up if he's wrong.
And that's a base hit. And after grinding through that at bat, he gets the best of him.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one, ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
Brian Reynolds here. 0 for 1. Popped out foul to the catcher his first time up. That one misses. And it's 1-0.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
The pitch.
Ball 2, down.
McCutchen gets his lead at first with nobody out. Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. Underhanded to second. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
Got what he was looking for on the mound right there, and his infielders took care of business. Pretty textbook execution between short and second to turn that into 2 outs.
Liover Peguero, the next Pirate to hit. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Taveras makes the grab, and that's the inning. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Ready to go, bottom 4. And the batter will be the shortstop, Corey Seager. And the right-hander back to work. The shortstop takes a ball. And that one hammered. Tattooed to Tatertown and gone. A gigantic blast. It's 1-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
Adolis Garcia now at the plate. Reached on an infield single his first time. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Well, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
The wind of the pitch. Hammers that one. Curling down the line and foul. Nobody on, nobody out. We're here at the bottom of the 4th. Caught him looking for the K. So up next, Josh Young flied to right his first time. That one not close. 1-0. Wouldn't chase that time.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
Next offering is in for a strike. One out, base is empty, and a run in here in the second game of the series. Swing and a miss as he was late.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. One down, base is empty. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. The 2-2. In the air to left down the line. And that is a foul ball. Here's a 2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. Goes down looking.
Absolutely dotted the edge of the zone right there. That was a tough battle, man. So to make a really quality pitch and just catch him looking like that, it's got to feel good out there on the mound. That was a fun at bat to watch.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the second baseman, Ezekiel Duran. Popped up. Hayes should have this one. He's got it. And that is out number 3. Rangers strike first on the solo job. It's now a 1-0 ball game. All set for the start of the inning. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Jack Sawinski. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Swinging a foul straight back.
You know, these Pirates being a little too patient at the plate in this game. They found themselves behind in the count quite a bit. They're trying to be patient, but it's mostly resulting in outs, not base runners. And you could argue it's making things more difficult at the plate.
The pitch. Bounce to the right side, and he grabs it in foul ground. And the 0-2. Good job to fight that one off.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
That misses the zone. Now 1-2. And he deals. And a ball evens the count.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
2-2 now.
Full count.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
Here comes a pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Payoff pitch. Stays alive. The pitch. That one misses. So a leadoff walk. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat.
Well, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
Keller, 29 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Iowa. Bunting, and he pops it up. Drops into the glove, and there's one away. Henry Davis, the next Pirate to hit. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. Fastball for a strike.
This isn't a pitcher that softens up when he starts to show signs of fatigue. I mean, his stuff stays sharp. Makes these at-bats more difficult than they normally would be against other pitchers at this stage of the game.
The pitch. And fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And another ball. And now the count is full. And another power hitter lurking in the on-deck circle. Number 19 waits on deck for Pittsburgh. Man at first, 1 away. That's too high, and it's ball 4. Another walk.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's going to have to buckle down right here.
1 down. Now it's the shortstop.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
Got a good eye there. Movement in the bullpen. Andrew Heaney, the left-hander, up and throwing. Dunning warming up as well. And a pitch. Line drive, base hit. Runner around third. The throw home. It's off the mark, and he scores. It's 1-1.
Well, we're starting over again, all tied up. Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole. No way he hits it that well if he hooks around the baseball there.
First and second, 1 out. And now the first baseman, Connor Joe. Ball 1, no strikes.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Two on, 1 out. Fouled off. He was late. Strike 2.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
High fly ball lifted into near right field. Garcia settles under it. Puts it away for the out.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but a competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at-bat.
So the Pirates batting order turns over. Now batting Key Brian Hayes.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year.
And that's outside. Traffic on the bases with one already in, and we're at the top of the fifth. Swing and a miss. That is strike two.
I'd say that stayed in the tunnel for a long time. No chance of even fouling it off.
2 outs. And down on strikes he goes. Inning over, and it could have been worse. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. All even now at 1-1. Back after this on the show. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Here's the catcher, Jonah Heim. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. That one in there across the letters.
Yeah, and because he's got the big arm, he pays attention to the running game and is sure to manage it.
On the ground to third. Zips it across, and the leadoff hitter retired in the fifth.
Now back, the first baseman,
Next up for Texas, Sam Huff. Went down on strikes his first time through. And that one fouled off.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
Next offering is in for a strike.
This game has been so tight, feels like the next team to score will win it.
Pitch misses there, and the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Kicks and fires. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Struck him out looking. So now a pinch hitter, Nathaniel Lowe.
Pretty surprised they're going with a pitcher off the bench here, Boog. I mean, they must be trying to save what they have left in terms of position players for later or something.
Right down the chute. It's 0-1. The wind of the pitch. That misses. And the count even 1-1.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Joe snags it, and that'll do it. Nothing doing for the Rangers. Score remains tied 1-1. We're back, and they make a change to start the sixth. The new pitcher, Andrew Heaney.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
At the plate for Pittsburgh, Andrew McCutchen, 1 for 2.
Andrew McCutchen.
The lefty fires. Fastball for a strike. And there's a foul ball.
A defensive swing right there. Some cheese on the inside part of the plate. But the hands are still stinging after that one.
And a pitch.
Ball.
That to right. Garcia heads after it. He's got it. And there's one down.
The left fielder, number 10, Brian Reynolds.
Here's the left fielder, Brian Reynolds. The switch hitter batting right.
Well, both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
That clips the corner. Bullpen action for the Rangers. Chris Martin, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Armstrong getting cranked up as well. Next offering is in for a strike.
0-2.
That one just misses.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
All tied up, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Next offering down in the dirt. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And here it comes. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, there he gets the slider in on his hands, and it just eats him off. You know, it's hard to get the bat around on a pitch like that in tight. You just feel like you're crowded on the inside part of the plate. Can't get any extension. That's what he definitely should have laid off of.
And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. This one high in the air to left center. Tavares brings it in for the third out. Offense held in check there. Top of the order due up in the home half of the sixth. All tied 1-1. And we're back. Now the left fielder, Evan Carter. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Keller back to work. And that's outside. And that's ball one.
And I would say that most great defensive outfielders, it's kind of natural. There is some work that you can do to it to improve your game. But ultimately, you either have it or you don't.
That one misses. And now 3-0.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial gold glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
The 3-1. And that's ball four.
And he's a guy that will certainly think about stealing a bag or two. Not the kind of speed you want to put on base in a tie game.
And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder, Leody Taveras. Flips the corner. That's strike one. With the go-ahead run at first here in the bottom of the sixth. Just missed.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Next offering is downstairs. Fought off foul. The 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
And here's Corey Seager to hit. He's already homered in this game. Fastball for a strike. 0-1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Kicks and deals. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Reynolds gets under it. Makes the catch for the out. Adolis Garcia stepping in for the Rangers. And a foul ball. Carter leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Runner on the move. Pitch is low. Safe at second with a stolen base. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he
gets the intentional walk here, and now will force at any base with 2 gone.
Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate right now, and there's a base open, so it gives you options defensively to get an out.
Young, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Go-ahead run at second here in the second game of the series. And the count 1-2.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does. And you're tied up.
He went around. Tough call, but that ends the inning. Rangers leave a pair. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Top of inning number 7. Here's the center fielder, Jack Sawinski. The line to kick the pitch. In the air out towards right center. On the move. Corrals it. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Pinch hitter coming on. Termarr Johnson. 1 out, the base is empty for him. Missed with a changeup. Ball 1. Right through there for a strike. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. There's a swing and a drive. Tavares running hard to get it. Can't reach it. It finds the gap. The throw into second, and he's into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run.
Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap, and when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
And here's the catcher, Henry Davis. He was late there, strike one.
0-1.
Runner edges away at second. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. At the belt and fires. Line, and that's a base hit. Headed for the plate. Here's the throw. He will score, and they take the lead. It's 2-1.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. First pitch misses. That's down and in.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
Fouls one off. 2-2.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. Third foul ball in a row.
He goes down looking.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
Connor Joe, the next Pirate to hit. Late swing fouled off. Davis off of first with 2 away. This to center field, and that'll do it. But the RBI single pushes across a run, and this is now a 2-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Aroldis Chapman.
Well, good luck against this guy. He's been extremely tough to hit this year. His numbers are excellent.
Well, 1-run game. Ezekiel Duran stepping in for the Rangers. And a pitch. And that one is inside. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count 1-1. Bullpen action for the Pirates. Dauri Moreta preparing to come on if needed. Looking to get the tying run on base.
2-1.
And a swing and a miss.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Got him. Now one away. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Jonah Heim stepping in for the Rangers. And the first offering is not close. And the pitch. And that one is lifted in the air. Brings it in. That's out number 2.
The batter, the first baseman,
Sam Huff stepping in for the Rangers. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. And that one missing low.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Couldn't chase that time.
2 balls, 1 strike.
The pitch. That one fouled off. Two outs. Puts and misses. It's a strikeout. 1, 2, 3 go the Rangers. And they trail it here 2-1. Ready to begin the 8th. Down the third baseman, Ke'Bryan Hayes. As the lefty gets to work. Strike 1.
0-1.
Next pitch misses, and that is ball 1. Some activity in the bullpen for Texas. Chris Martin getting loose out there. And a rope into center field, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Everything came together for him. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive in the center field.
Andrew McCutchen, the next Pirate to hit. 1 for 3. That misses, and it's 1-0. Here comes a pitch.
Ball 2.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. And he deals. Runner on the go. That one fouled off. 2-2. Hayes gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Gets a piece and stays alive. And now the lefty. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Grounder might be 2. Seager off balance feet. There's 1. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Brian Reynolds. That catches the top part of the zone. Strike 1. One-run game, 1 out, 1 on. Pitch misses there, and it's a ball and a strike. And another ball. There's a strike at the knees, and the count's even at 2. The pitch. He swings and hits a fly ball. Center field. Makes his way towards it. Got it. Really had to move for that grab. And there are 2 outs. Now Liover Peguero. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. That one misses, and that's ball 1. And that's a strike. Two outs. That one out to right. Garcia makes the grab, and that's the 3rd out. Pirates lead 1. They lead it 2-1. A discussion happening at home plate now, and I think they're making a double switch. Dauri Moreta takes over on the mound now after the double switch, and he moves into the 3rd spot in the lineup. Michael A. Taylor, he's batting in the 6th spot.
Now playing left, batting 5th, number 12.
Back now as it'll be a pinch hitter to lead off, Marcus Semien.
And he's a right-handed bat, but he handles same-side matchups pretty well, so should give him a good at-bat right here.
The pitch. Outside. And the 1-0. And downstairs, activity in the bullpen. David Bednar loosening up in case he's called upon by Derek Shelton. That one misses, and that's ball 3. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He has it. We'll see how this at bat turns out.
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. Right-handed reliever. And the tying run is on base.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction. If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Trying to hold a 1-run lead here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Strike in there. Throw to second. Out.
Well, the throw bounced in there perfectly. Really nice job on the bag. Pick it, apply that tag, hold it on him. Just didn't get a good jump over there at first base. That's half the battle is stealing bases, maybe even more.
One down, base is empty. Down and in, moved his feet.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Swing and a pop-up. Hayes has a beat on it. And it's caught for the out.
The center fielder, number 3,
Leody Taveras digs in now. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Right through there for a strike. Two down, nobody on. That one hit to right. McCutchen has it sized up. That is the inning. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Chris Martin.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Well, 1-run game at the plate for Pittsburgh, Jack Sawinski. And the pitch. In there at the knees, and it's 0-1. That one missing inside.
1-1.
Next offering is in for a strike. Left-hand hitter waits. Caught him looking for the K. Michael A. Taylor, the next Pirate to hit. Entered the game on defense, so this is his first trip to the plate in this one. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Josh Spores getting ready to go. Armstrong also getting ready. Oh, and 2 now. 0-1 there. Gets under and pops it up. Duran drifts towards it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, catcher, Henry Davis.
2 outs, base is empty. Next to hit, Henry Davis.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the 9th, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
Now a pop-up on the infield. Young has this one sized up. Brings it in, and that is that. Nothing doing here this half. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 will get their shot in the bottom of the ninth. It's the Pirates 2 and the Rangers 1. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, David Bednar.
He's having a ton of success facing left-handed hitters this season, so this seems like a smart move to turn to him with a lefty at the plate.
3-4-5 due up for the home team. Now it's Corey Seager. He's already homered here in this one. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging too.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
In the air, out towards left center, and Seager is set down. And there's one down.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Ball.
Fastball for a strike.
Now, Billy, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
And this is inside. And the righty deals. Swings and misses. 2-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Righty to the plate. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
I love to see guys compete, and I know he's frustrated that he wasn't able to do anything with that pitch. You see it so well, but you have to respect the upper 90s velocity. Man, it is hard to catch up to.
So it's their last chance in this one. Up next for the Rangers, Josh Young. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Strike on the inside corner. And fouled off. Trying to close out a 1-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. That's a little bit low.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
One strike away. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So the tying run reaches with 2 away.
That's tremendous fight from him, and I know it's got the dugout fired up down there. Down to the last strike, and he comes up with a hit to keep the game alive. It ain't over yet.
So a change being made at first base. On the pinch run, Garrett Hampson. So 2 down. Ezekiel Duran, the next to hit. First pitch, and he just misses.
Big situation right here. You got some speed over there at first base. He represents the tying run. Question is, do you send him and get him in the scoring position, or do you let that batter swing and maybe put you ahead?
Next offering is in for a strike. And another ball. Two outs. Wouldn't chase that time. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
They're down to their final strike.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Pickoff throw. Hampson back in on a dive.
Well, at least you got the pitcher thinking a little bit. You don't want to run yourself out of the ball game. You get thrown out or picked off, it's over.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. With the winning run at the plate, we're in the last half of the 9th inning. Hard ground ball, base down. Lead runner touches second, heading for third. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down. And now a crucial opportunity to tie up this game with another base hit.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Jonah Heim. That's in for a strike. With the tying run at third, winning run at first. Here in the last half of inning number 9. Ripped on the ground to second. Throw to first, ball game. And the Pirates, even this series, up at a game apiece.
Well, it's a tough loss with the tying run at third, trying to get it in. Could have perhaps tied up this ball game. Would have been pretty difficult to get that run all the way around from first base. But this comes down to being able to put the ball in play, hitting in situations they just weren't able to do it in this one.
And your final score here today, 2-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Here now is our final line score tonight. For the victorious Pirates, 2 runs on 5 hits. No errors. They left 5 runners on base. For the Rangers, 1 run on 6 hits. No errors. They left 7 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 36 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.